wasn't yours. I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back to who I was before. I like me better, I like me better.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I did a video where I listed foundations I would recommend this summer if you have oily skin. So someone pointed it out, and it would only be right if I did the same video but talking about foundations for dry to normal skin. So if you guys want to know more, let's go. Now I just want to point out the fact that I can use these foundations and they are not marketed, they are not formulated for mattifying the skin for people who have oily skin, and I can still get these foundations to work for me. Should let you know, if you have dry normal skin, most of these will be a walk in the park for y'all. Okay, so first up, this is literally one of my favorite foundations ever. And funny with this one and the next one I'm going to talk about, they had to grow on me because I have oily skin. So I had to learn how I could get that type of like natural finish, skin-like type of foundation to work for me, even though I have oily skin. And NARS Sheer Glow is quite literally one of my favorite foundations, hands down. I would have included the NYX Born to Glow in this video, but they either they discontinued it or they are discontinuing it. So you know, it doesn't really help that much to recommend something that you can't easily get your hands on, but it was only $10. I mean, we can never have anything nice. Okay, they're probably gonna try to reformulate it, and what they're going to give us isn't going to give like the original. But this one right here, skin-like, natural, actually, like I was gonna say natural finish, but it's still a natural finish, but it's got that like glow to your face. It just brightens it. Every time you wear it, someone's going, "You pregnant?" You know, you got that pregnancy glow. No, it's just the foundation. Long wearing, and I told y'all, NARS literally makes the best foundations on the planet. Someone was like, "Do you think NARS is your like favorite foundation brand?" And after someone asking me that question, yeah, because I literally own all of them, and all of them are great in their own way. The light reflecting one, hands down, the soft matte, absolutely positively. This bad boy right here, the Natural Radiant, they're both in, no, this is D2 and this is D3. I just repurchased this during the Sephora sale. And again, I tried this years ago because this is an oldie. Okay, I tried this years ago, but again, I was like, you know, maybe not for me, maybe more so for the dry, natural skin girlies, because at the time, you know, matte was that girl. I was talking like, what, 2016, 2017, where it was like matte face, you know, matte setting spray. You need a matte powder, matte foundation if you have oily skin and you're trying to control it. But see, you gotta grow. You gotta learn from that. This has been the foundation that I've been using recently, and absolutely positively, it's been long lasting, long wearing. But yeah, if you have dry, normal skin, these two foundations, these NARS foundations, and including the light reflecting, it just looks so nice on the skin. It sits, it wears on the skin. Let me not say sit, because there's a difference between how it wears on your face, how it looks on your face, and then makeup sitting on your face. Y'all know I don't like when I can feel the makeup sitting on my face. But like how it just kind of like blends in to your skin, how it wears throughout the day, absolutely positively. It's going to look nice on your face while you're outside this summer, but it's going to wear well, and it's not going to, you know, if you have dry skin, it's not going to cling to anything. Yes. This next one, I was supposed to repurchase this like beginning of the year, and then I tried like a dupe of it, and like life happened, other new releases came out, so I forgot about that until filming this video right now. That is the Chanel Water Tint. Again, this might be one of my favorite foundations of like all time. I'd say this, Born to Glow, even though it's being discontinued. NARS Sheer Glow. What else? I think like top 5 foundations all time. Oh no, I did love me that Covergirl, not Covergirl, Cover FX. Well, those are top 3. Those are what I can remember off the top of my. Oh, the Fenty Powder Foundation 4. I can't remember the 5th. But this Chanel Water Tint, absolutely positively. All of the foundations that I am mentioning in this video give you that like skin like finish, natural, very, you know, just your skin but better. So just know it's giving the same thing for all of them. This one, I would assume, given the actual formula of it, might be why it blends in so well with your actual skin. Again, doesn't sit on top of your skin. It also gives you like a kind of hydrating type feeling. Now, because, you know, done with this, and this is like a $70 foundation, there is a dupe for it. Covergirl, this is not the shade that I wear, and they sent me all the shades in this. I just picked up the first one that I saw that was the actual foundation. But this is the Covergirl Simply Ageless Skin Perfector Essence. I think that's a very intentional dupe. Well, that's my opinion. But wear pretty similar. Of course, it's going to be drugstore type prices, and you still get the same effect, same look of it if you are looking for other options. Now, the NARS ones, those might be, you know, I mean, you absolutely positively can wear them every day. It can be your go-to work, stuff like this. But these, again, I don't know if it's because of the formula or whatnot, make it so easy to just throw on and go. They're very travel friendly. I have worn them for all type of occasions. It could be an everyday, you know, I feel like wearing makeup, so I'm gonna swirl the formula together, put it on my face and go. I've worn it to a wedding. I've worn it for events. I've worn it on vacation. Still lasts throughout the day. Next up, I've got the Givenchy Prisme Libre Skin Caring Glow Foundation. This is in the shade 6N480. This is low-key slept on, this foundation, even for me. Like, I know that it's a good foundation, it's going to look nice, it's gonna wear nice, but I'll be forgetting about it until like videos like this, or until I literally just see it sitting there. Then I'm like, oh, I want to use you today. And then if you use this with the concealer, the matching glow concealer, your face, again, you're gonna be getting those questions, you pregnant? Cause you glowing. Nah. That's not a pregnancy glow. I'm also not glowing from within. I'm glowing from within this bottle. Again, it doesn't sit on the face. It doesn't emphasize texture. No separating, nothing like that. Yeah. And also, like, when you've tried as many foundations as I have tried, if you actually find foundations where you're like, I want to recommend this, I want to tell you that if you have this type of skin, this is for you. If you have that type of skin, it's for you. Baby, just know that I am actually really impressed with it, okay? Because like once you get past 100 foundations, and mind you, I'm probably creeping up on 3 at this point. Once you try that many foundations, it's so easy to be like, okay, you're cute. Which I feel like is how I've been feeling for some of the last few foundations I've tried in the last year-ish. It's just kind of like, okay, you know, if I try you and I like you, cool. If I never pick you up again, I don't really think I'm missing out on anything. So if I am telling you that this foundation, yeah, they put their foot in this one, just know that I am really impressed. And the last foundation I have to recommend if you have dry or normal skin is an oldie. But she is a goodie, okay? She is so good that I am still recommending this over all the foundations that I done tried throughout all these years. In 2024, that is the L'Oreal True Match Foundation, okay? This is like your starter foundation, or it was a starter foundation for me back in the day. You know, especially like if you are an older guardian who is trying to get someone like a teen or even kids nowadays into makeup, like this is a go-to. It's affordable. It is that natural finish type foundation that you could easily wear wherever you want to wear it. But baby, ain't nothing beginner over here anymore. Gray hairs all over the place. And I still love this foundation because it is literally just, it's so simple, but so good in a bottle. And again, you could wear it to school. I know working makeup artists love this for weddings and whatnot. The shades also really come in handy if you are a working makeup artist to stock in your kit. The price also is beneficial for stocking your kit. It just wears so well throughout the day. It looks so nice on the face. It photographs beautifully. All of these foundations photograph beautifully. And I like the versatility that even if you are a beginner or you're an expert and anything in between, like you can make it work for you, probably because it is so simple. Like there's nothing about it where, you know, there's like a learning curve to it. You know, like when you don't like a product and you'll express that you don't like it and people are like, oh, well, you gotta use it this way. You gotta do this. You gotta mattify and you gotta powder before you gotta mix it. You gotta use this type of brush, which But like, you don't have to do this with this. It's that simple. It's just it's liquid in a bottle. It's liquid skin in a bottle. So absolutely, positively, this will always be a favorite. And this N10, actually now I want to use this the next time I do my makeup. I haven't used her in a minute. And you know, that is it for this video. So those are 5 foundations, well technically 6, that I would recommend if you have dry to normal skin that you can wear this summer. It is going to last in high heat. If you're traveling somewhere where it's going to be hot, or maybe you just live somewhere year round where it's hot, those are foundations that I would recommend. So yeah, recommend some more in the comments down below for anyone who is reading through and needs any other type of recommendations. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.